Hello everyone and welcome to Deano Outdoors. Today I'm going to review this ADCO Designer Series HD travel trailer cover. I'll review the fit as well as the durability of this travel trailer cover after using it for one season now, as well as give you guys a couple tips when installing your cover to help get the most longevity from it. Let's get started. So let's begin by looking at how well this travel trailer cover fits. This is installed on a Forest River Vibe 26BH. It's roughly 30 feet in length. Today we have a slight breeze, even in high winds. If you take a look here, I'm pretty much out in the open with some small trees. But throughout the winter months, we did have some winds, 35 to 40 miles an hour, and there was very little flapping of the cover. It does cinch down really nice with straps. Here is a view at the rear of the camper. As you can see, there are two slip seam strapping cinches, one located at the top and one down at the bottom. And that really helps secure that cover in place. There is also two cinching straps located at the front of the travel trailer, the top and the bottom, as well as these cinching straps located on all four corners of the cover, at the top, and also down on the bottom by the frame. There are 6 ventilated locations, which lets your cover breathe. It will not let it get any mildew or mold start to form underneath. Here's a quick look at the top of the cover. The top of this cover is made of a water-resistant but breathable Olefin HD panel, which reflects sunlight, keeping your RV cooler and dry. The sides of this cover are made of a durable polypropylene gray sidewall. It uses a nice double seam stitching. As you can see, there's lots of little porous holes inside the fabric, which allows this cover to breathe. So when you take your cover off in the spring, you're not going to have any of that mildew or mold building up on the sides of your RV. And comes with a 3-year warranty. There are 10 buckle straps located along the length of the frame, and they go completely underneath to the opposite side, helping secure your travel trailer cover in place and keeps it from moving around in the strong winds. To help with the process of getting your straps from this side of your camper to the opposite side of the camper, it comes with this weighted buckle that will attach to the straps on this side, and then you just simply toss your weighted buckle underneath and it'll send that strap to the opposite side for easier connection. This cover also includes 2 sets of zippers. On the front of the RV, as well as on the rear of the RV, which allows access to your entry doors. With this system, you're easily able to access the interior of your RV during storage months just by simply unzipping the section where your door is located. All right, now for a couple tips. So this cover includes 4 foam gutter spout covers. There's one located right over here. Of course, then there's one on the rear of the camper. Now, anywhere that you see a lot of stress on the cover, such as this section here, what that is right there is that's my awning. That's where my awning ends towards the front of the travel trailer. As you can see, there's a little bit of a stress marks going down here. What you want to do so that you don't end up tearing it or creating a hole in there is when you come down, straight down below that section where your strap is located. So this section here, be sure that you do not draw that as tight as you do the other sections. leave a little bit of slack in this area here, because the more you pull on it and tighten it up from the other side, the harder that's going to pull down on that area, and it could cause a tear inside your fabric. Same thing when you have your, or the end of your gutters stop, there's also a stress point. So when you come down right below that, wherever your strap is located, which is in this area here, just leave a little bit of extra slack. And then the rest of them along the length of your RV, you can go ahead and snug up a lot more. And what that's going to do is help keep you from getting any rips and tears where those stress points are. Another thing I like to do, as you can see here, those straps have a little extra length to them. So I just simply, I'll tie them off to, this is the rear step. I'll just tie them off here and here. And if you don't have a place to tie them off to, just go ahead and tie the two straps together from one other section. And that'll just keep your straps from dangling on the ground, getting stuck in the snow and ice, possibly wrecking them, tearing them, or even shredding them. And it'll keep them from flapping in the wind as well. Now when we come around to the rear of the camper, these cinch straps here, you can actually snug these up a lot tighter than you think you can. You can see here it's actually got a really nice tight fit. And you're going to want to tighten those up in fall, and then after a few weeks or even a month, come back and just go ahead and snug it up a little bit more, because especially if your cover is fairly new, it's going to stretch a little bit and you're going to be able to get a little bit of more slack out of there, and that'll help keep your cover from flapping in the wind and causing any kind of damage to it as well. And here you can see on the back of the camper, there's another cinch strap up on top there. You can pull that one a little snug, but again, don't over tighten these sections, because those are stress points and you don't want to accidentally pull too hard and tear the fabric or even the seams loose. One last thing I do want to mention is this travel trailer cover does come with a case for storing your cover. Once you get it all wrapped up, you can place it back inside of this nice handy storage case. It does have a front pocket where you can store your weighted straps. You just drop them in there. It's got a little Velcro pouch on the side. And that way, come next fall when you're ready to put your camper away for the season, you'll know where everything is. Overall, I'm pretty satisfied with the durability, the longevity, and how well it's held up over this last season. I guess only time will tell to see how many years I can get out of it. But for the price, it was well worth it for me. Instead of leaving my camper sit out in the snow in the winter, and then of course I don't have many trees around, so the sun is always beating down on it, which can also destroy your graphics. So if you guys want your camper to look like new for many years to come, I recommend this travel trailer cover. It'll help keep the elements off of it, help keep the UV rays from destroying your graphics package, and just help your camper looking like new for many years. Especially when you have a lot of money invested. The last thing you want to do is let it get destroyed by the elements outside. This cover would also be perfect if you are parking underneath a lot of trees. If you have a wooded area or a wooded parking lot where you're at, this will keep the sap and pine needles and everything else from getting on the camper roof, which can also destroy that rubber membrane. And it'll keep the pine needles and everything else from getting in like your vents and your air conditioner units as well. If you guys are interested in checking out this cover, I'll have a link to this cover down in the description below. Go ahead and take a look at it, see what your thoughts are. And if you guys have any experience with this cover, whether it's good or bad, please leave that down in the comments section as well. Well, thanks for joining me today. I hope this video helps you out, gives you a good idea of what you can expect when you purchase one of these for your RV. I know I'm pretty happy with it. It takes about a half hour to install, and I did it by myself, but I recommend doing it on a calmer day, because if it does get windy, it's gonna act like a big parachute and you're gonna be holding on and it might wanna blow you right off the top of your camper. So always remember to do safety first, and maybe even get a partner to help you install this. As always, thanks for watching, and remember to get outdoors with Deano.
Yeah, I'm about to fade away, cause every time I wake up I feel like it's Monday. Something's going wrong with all the chemicals up in my brain. All of a sudden I don't look at anything the same way. Gotta build up of my thoughts sitting in an ashtray. I'm sorry that I'm so inconvenient, okay. Just let me be me and I'll stay out of your way. I can see the way you look at me, I'm such a disgrace.